Hi everyone! Today I am going to show you how to do an optical art design that's called the fisheye because it has a curve to it. That's why they're calling it the fisheye. So optical art is something that is an optical illusion. It's tricking your mind to believe that it's, say, coming out towards you or receding away from you. So we're just going to start with a simple one, and you need something for this to be a circle to trace. I found a lid, masking tape would work. You do want something that is smaller than your piece of paper because you want to have the flat surface around it. That's what is going to help give that 3D effect. Then you want a pencil to draw with. I am going to draw with Sharpie just so it goes through a little bit faster. You want to be daring like me, go for it, or use your trusty pencil. Pencil we will use later to shape the edge to help give it that 3D effect like it's coming out towards us. Something to color with, colored pencils are fine. Highlighter, this one I had done was with Sharpie and a highlighter. It gives it a bright high contrast going, which helps with the optical illusion. Or you could just do complementary colors like this one I did that is orange and blue. Or, you know, any bright color, any dark color looks really nice with this. Regular Crayolas is fine too, and you'll want a ruler. You can freehand your lines if you want to. I'm just going to use a ruler so I have even spacing through here. So let's get started. Step one is we are going to place our circle in the center of our paper and trace it. And you don't have to measure your paper out, but you can if you want to find the perfect center of it. I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball it with some go. So now I have step one done. We're going to move on to step two here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to find center, and I'm going to say it's about right there. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to use my ruler and draw a straight line, a nice vertical line here. And I'm going to use this part and on the circle. Then what I'm going to do is draw a line going across in that center point. So a nice horizontal line here. So now we have it divided into 4 parts. So moving on to step 3. What we're going to do is start our line so we can get that curve. So we're following a contour of what the object is. Today we have a circle. If you did a different shape, it would be the shape of what that would be, or letters and numbers. You could do an entire word or sentence if you wanted and have all the letters look like they're coming out to you, but we're starting easy. So we're going to divide this with 2 lines, so it has 3 parts, and then do the same thing over here. Then on this part and this part, we're going to do 3 lines. And now we're going to move on to step 4. So we need to connect these to here and here. So I'm going to start with this one and start at the top, go to here, and then back down to this point. And don't go a straight line because remember we want it to be curved to help give it that optical illusion. Now I'm going to move on to this one. So when we're doing these lines, we're going to do the same, but just going with the curve following this way. And what this is also going to kind of look like when we just have these lines on it is, say, a globe where you have seen the lines go across. So now here to here. Now I'm going to go to this point with it. Next one. If you need to rotate your paper, like it may be easier if you want to turn your paper like that, that's fine also. And then do the next one. If you're left-handed, you may need to move in a different direction. So once again, this was the top and this is the bottom I've done. So now I'm going to go from here to here. I'm just going to rotate the paper so it's easier for me. Now to here, rotate my paper, what looks like a sphere or a globe kind of shape. And for our next step, what I'm going to have us do is we're going to start putting our lines that are going to form our checkerboard in the background. So what I found the easiest way to do is, yes, you can freehand it. I'm just going to line up my ruler on one of the inch marks right here. And then I'm going to make an inch mark at the top here. So let's see. There is, I'm just going to go with 5 because that's about center of my ruler. Could always go 6. That's even more center since it's 12 inches. So there's a mark there. I'm going to make a mark at 7, 8, 9, and 10 is actually the edge of this piece of paper. Then I'm going to go over here and do the same. And then the very edge of the paper there. I'm going to slide it down and line it up and just give myself some light little guidelines. So make a mark at the 7, 8, 9, and the 10 is the edge of my paper. Then there's the 6 again at the 5, 4, 3, and then 2. Now what I'm going to do is connect those lines with my ruler. So I will start on the left hand side. So I'll start at the top. When I get here, I'm that we have that, we're going to move on to step 6 of our optical art fisheye here. So, one that you can always go with is your black and white, but notice how it alternates colors. It also alternates your colors on the fisheye. If you're doing, you know, any other color, it is still the same. So think of a checkerboard as usually black and red. Those are really cool high contrast colors too. But you can choose whatever color you want. If you think you may mess it up, one thing I always like doing is making an X mark on where I'm going to put my darkest color. Then what I would do is, so I know an X does not go here, an X would go here for me to color. And then the next one obviously would be the X here, here, and then there'd be a little one right there, and then an X there, and then you would just mark your whole piece of paper. What you can also do is, you know, make your X's here. So if there's an X here, it skips, then this would be my X, that's white, that would be the black, white, black, and then white again. So if I started with black on this one, it's going to be white, then that would be my black, white, black, white, black, white, black. So white was here, black's here, so that's white, black, white, black, white, black, white. So this is white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, black, white, black, white, there, so the black's there, white, black, white, and then this last one would be white, black, white, black, white, black, white, and black. So, now that you have started doing this so you don't accidentally mess up, then you would start coloring. And And it's your choice of how you want to do it. What I'm going to do though is pull out my gigantic Sharpie marker. If you just happen to have these, they're going to save you a lot of time of your coloring. And it's your choice. You want to start coloring this or this first, but then you just sit there and enjoy your marker going back and forth. Coloring it in. And then I said there's a black one there. Skipped it for the white, color this in. And then color this one in. Next one with the black again. Step that we're going to do is you take your pencil and you're going to shade it in, and with that it would be shaded in there, and then you blend it, and that is how you get a 3D fisheye.